For decades, our work lives have been built on a foundation of Word, Excel, and Outlook. We know them inside and out. But what if I told you that entire foundation is about to be completely transformed? Generative AI is no longer a futuristic concept. It's here, it's woven into the tools you use every day, and its name is Microsoft Copilot. In this explainer, we're going to unlock how this isn't just some new feature, it's your new partner in productivity. Let's dive in.
You know the feeling, right? Your inbox is overflowing, you're trying to piece together notes from a meeting that feels like it was a week ago, or maybe you're just staring at that blinking cursor on a blank Word doc with absolutely no idea where to even begin. These little moments are the productivity vampires that suck the energy right out of our day.
So what is Copilot, really? Look, it's not just another chatbot. The best way to think about it is as an orchestrator. It brilliantly connects three things. First, you've got the immense power of large language models. Second, it plugs into all of your work stuff, your emails, your files, your chats, through something called the Microsoft Graph. And third, it brings it all together right inside the M365 apps you live in. It doesn't just know about the world, it knows about your world.
And the results, well, they speak for themselves. Early adopters are saving, on average, 1.2 hours every single week on those boring administrative tasks. Think about that. What could you accomplish with an extra hour back in your week? This isn't just a small tweak. It's a real productivity multiplier that lets you focus on the work that actually matters. Okay, before we go any deeper, let's address the elephant in the room, security. I want to be absolutely clear about this. Your data, your prompts, your documents, everything stays right inside your company's secure Microsoft 365 bubble. It is never, ever used to train the public AI models. This is enterprise-grade security. End of story.
So, with all this power at your fingertips, how do you actually make it work for you? Well, it's actually way simpler than it sounds. It all boils down to one single skill: mastering the prompt. This right here is the golden key. It's the secret to getting exactly what you want from Copilot, every single time. So let's learn how to do it.
The best, most effective way to build a great prompt is the TCP formula. It's super easy to remember. T is for task. Be specific. What exactly do you want it to do? C is for context. This one is crucial. What information should it use? Point it to a specific file, an email, a chat. And P is for persona. How should it sound? What's the tone or format? Task, context, persona. If you can remember that, you're already 90% of the way there.
And just look at the difference it makes. I mean, it's night and day. A bad prompt like, write about the project, is so vague you're going to get a useless generic response. But look at the good prompt using our TCP formula. The task, summarize key roadblocks. The context, using the project kickoff chat and risk analysis doc. The persona, in a formal tone. See? Suddenly, you've gone from a vague wish to a precise command.
All right, let's see this formula in the real world. We'll start with that classic productivity killer, the blank page in Microsoft Word. We're going to use TCP to create a solid first draft in literally seconds. Now let's break down why this prompt is so effective. The task is super clear. Draft a 500-word business case. The context is laser-focused, grounding the AI in a specific source of truth, referencing the Q3 marketing deck. And the persona is built right into the request for a business case, which tells Copilot to be structured, professional, and data-focused. And boom, just like that, you have a well-structured, intelligent draft. Your job has fundamentally changed. You're no longer the writer starting from zero. You're the editor, the strategist, the one who refines and improves. Your value now comes from your expertise, not just your ability to fill a page. Okay, let's shift gears from big documents to the places we spend most of our day: Outlook and Teams. This is where we can claw back huge chunks of time by automating all that back and forth communication. Just check out the nuance in this prompt for Outlook. The task is to draft a response. The context is the email you're replying to. But the persona, that's where the magic is. Politely declining, but with a friendly, relationship-building tone. This shows Copilot can handle complex human interactions, saving you not just time, but mental energy too. And what about that hour-long Teams meeting you just finished? Instead of you spending the next half hour trying to decipher your notes, one simple prompt gets you this: the key decisions that were made, the risks that were brought up, and a crystal clear list of actionable next steps.
It turns an hour of conversation into a 2-minute read. It's a game changer. So we've seen some incredible, powerful examples. But now we need to talk about the single most important piece of this entire puzzle, your role in all of this. Because this is a partnership. And you, my friend, have the most critical job of all. Let me be absolutely direct here, because this is the golden rule you can never forget. Copilot provides a first draft. It's an amazing assistant, but it is not the final word. You are. Human review, fact-checking, and putting your final stamp of approval on it, that's not just recommended, it's mandatory.
You know, the name really says it all perfectly. You are the pilot. You're in charge. You're making the final calls. You're flying the plane. Copilot is right there next to you, in the Copilot seat, handling the complex systems so you can focus on getting to your destination.
So you now have the framework. You have the golden rule of TCP. You have the key to unlocking a level of productivity you've probably never experienced before. The only question left is, are you ready to give it a try?
So here's my challenge to you. Don't try to change everything overnight. Start small. Tomorrow, when you open your inbox, just find one email that needs a reply and ask Copilot to draft it for you. That's it. Just one. See what happens. That one small step is the beginning of a whole new way of working.